Alright, we're back. So, in the other one, we discussed how to do all the kill streaks things. We're up to this point. If you are lost on what we're doing, then go back and watch the first kill streak part 1. Um, Now, what we got to do is we got to add kill streak indicator 1 and 2 right here. Now, that works is it on 2 kills, it switches to activate these two. Okay, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger as however many kills you get. So we're going to make this a little bit bigger like that. So right now, when you kill one person, it highlights indicator 1. If you kill 2 people, it says 1 and 2. If we go to this one, we're going to bring out 3. I think you're getting the point of what I'm talking about. So we're going to bring out 2 and 3. Okay. There we go, and there we go. As you can see, now when I start hitting compile, it's not going to have the error because the target's hooked up. So on this one would be, I want you to try it on your own, or pause the video and try it on your own. If not, then come back and we'll do it again together. Alright, so what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to get these organized like that. We're going to bring them in 1, 2, 3, 4. That means you've got 4 kills. 4 indicator points should be highlighted. That's what this is going to do. Next one will be, you guessed it, 5. So you'll go to kill indicator 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then boom, boom, just plug them in to the targets. Okay. And get them all organized. Bam. What I'm going to do is copy this for the next one, so it's getting pretty long. Alright. On the next one, we will paste all of those in there, but then we'll bring out kill indicator 6. And then we'll put that right up in there. There we go. So what we have here, so that you can have a better understanding, and you should be able to understand this, is 0 kills. It hides all of the widgets. It deactivates it because it says deactivate. It says activate. On 1 kill, it highlights 1 indicator. On 2, it highlights both indicators, 2 indicators. 3, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now, it's not going to do any animations, but let's go see what happens when I go into and get some kills. Let's see what happens. Just go in any old match, does not matter. See, by default, they're all hidden. I'm not playing with a good mouse, so if I get killed, then you can laugh at me. 1, 2. See, it highlighted 1, so on. You get the idea. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now what we got to do is we can't hook any of this up until we figure out what we want. We can get rid of this activate though. We can get rid of that activate and all of these activates. And we got to keep these on. So you'll see why in a minute. Because this is the UAV and this is the cluster. So what we're going to do is we're going to move these up here first. Get these organized up into categories. So we're going to highlight that, put a comment around it, and put UAV. Or UAV animation. Okay. And then we put it like so. and we'll paste another one down here, copying it. You can just hit C. I'm just doing this for sake of it. We'll put cluster animation there. Alright, so we know that 3 kills goes to UAV in there. Boom. And then we also know that 5 goes to this one. Okay. And then 6 will be the last one. We do not have an animation for that set, so we can go do that now. What we can do is open up the designer by clicking on designer. Go back over to your left on your hierarchy. Close these kill streaks down. That way you only have the kill streak 3 open. Click on the skill, go to animations, and then hit add animation and call it on. I'm going to name this kill streak 3 3 unlocked. And I'm going to copy that, paste. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to add background kill streak. And you'll see it right there. As long as you have it selected, it will do that. Then click on the photo. The photo right here, the icon, and then hit animations, and then go back into click on your kill streak unlock for 3, and then you can see it says the icon right there. So now we can compile that and then duplicate that before we put anything in there and put this as used. Okay, now I'm going to dock this because it keeps closing on me. And then what we're going to do now is we need some animations. So to get animations, just go up to any of these unlocked ones because you're going to be on the unlocked. Just to keep it short, you can change these however you want. I'm going to just use what it has. I'm going to click on the background. You'll see there's a drop down underneath it, and you'll see brush color. Right click on that, hit copy. Click on your unlocked and click on your background, and then click on paste. And you go back to your unlocked, and then go to the icon for your icon. You'll see color and opacity, and then transform. Click that, copy it, go back to your unlock, click on your icon, right click, paste. Now you can see that when you move this back and forth, that icon is animated now. Now what we got to do is one for used. So we can click on used and do the exact same thing as we did before. We drop these down, go to that, copy, and then go to this one and then hit paste, and then go back to used and then color and opacity, and then go back to here and paste, and then you can see that the thing is changing. So we got that. So now when we go in here, we can just take this animation and this visibility and paste it down here, put a comment around it and say kill streak 3 animation. Okay, and then put this in there, and then go over here to your animations in your variables, click on the unlocked for 3, and then replace that one by putting it on top of it, or just bringing it out and setting it and just replacing the animation there, and then hit compile. And then you're going to see the WB input button, and we have to go over here to our input button, and you can see that when we click on this, it says WB input button 1. We don't want that. This one says WP input button. We're going to make this one. We're going to click on the third one and then make it 3. We're also going to click on this one just for the keeping it sake of this clean, so we don't confusion before later on if he wants to get a bunch of them. So this would be 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're going to come over here and find our input button, which is right here, and we're going to replace that one with that one if it ain't already did it, which it has. It looks like it's replaced all of these, so we'll have to make sure that that one's 2 and that one's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, that part, this widget should be completed other than the used one. So now we have to create a bind event to the cluster of the used, which comes from the kill streak. But we'll do this in just a second, actually, because we do not have an event dispatcher now. So open up kill streak, AC kill streak. Okay, you're going to see this big old mess in here. But before we get started with this mess, it's getting to be 10 minutes into the video, so we will continue this in the next part. See you there.